Hello there and welcome to my match reaction for Liverpool versus Salzburg. Liverpool 4, Salzburg 3. Now I missed the first half because I always have to miss the first half because of what I'm travelling back from work. And all of our beautiful football apparently took part in the first half with goals from Mohamed Salah, goals from Mane, goals from Andy Robertson. And I've watched those goals back on their own and they look absolutely fantastic. And some of the football we played in that game was apparently ridiculously good, like some of our best football that we've played. They got a goal before half time, a very good goal on its own merit as well. Come out the second half, man, and I'm just like, there's something up at the moment with this Liverpool team. Like, we haven't played really well all season, and the people, it sometimes gets sugar-coated because of the fact that we have won 7 games out of 7 in the Premier League. You know, we have progressed and are now confirmed to go further in the EFL Cup, even though we will get a fine for, putting out an ineligible player in Chirivella. So, by all means, right now, we're doing okay. Opening game of the Champions League, we lost it 2-0, but by all, we played well up until the last 10 minutes in that game. Now this game, you're looking at that 3-1 at half time, go out the second half, you've done the business, control it. And there just doesn't seem to be any control. Now, the one player that stands out in terms of controlling a game is Fabinho. He's the one that really did stand out for me. From what I've seen, I went back and watched, I watched the whole second half. In terms of control, he was the one that seemed to have the most of it. And even then, not that much, mate, if we're being totally honest. Like, that is a whole team collective performance in the second half. And a goal from Salah really helps us out. Really helps us out to win that game 4-3. Their big lad comes on, he gets a goal, that Haaland or Haaland, whatever they were calling him. Some guy called Hwang, who, the only Hwang I've ever known before then was a playable character in a game called Soul Blade. Look it up, PlayStation, fantastic fighting game. But anyway, I'm getting off topic, because it's easy to go on a different trail here. That game quite easily could have gone 3-3, and you know what? Easily could have gone 4-3 the other way for those guys. They were creating chances. They would just seem to be able to, at one point, play through us at will. They could play through us at will. I don't understand really what happened. Like, we're the team that is known for pressure, putting on pressure, high pressure, intensity, all that sort of business. And by all means, we were doing that in the first half. People are telling me that, that is exactly what happened in the first half. We were putting the pressure on, we were creating, we were being very, very good moving forward. People saying that we're on fire. This is Liverpool. Come out in the second half, and it's almost as if they've thought the job's done. Job's done. First half, we've got the business done. Now we just need to go out on the pitch and just show that we're there. And honestly, almost threw it away. And if you do that, this now puts us in a pretty good position. I think we're tied on points with Salzburg on 3 apiece. They'll be above us on goal difference because of the goals that they smashed in against Genk the previous Champions League game. Napoli they drew against Genk, which surprises me, but not after watching what Salzburg have done to us tonight. I can totally see why they scored 6 goals against Genk, because they are a dangerous team. They're a youthful team. They play brilliant football, and they took it to us. Make no mistake, they took it to us like not many teams have. And they almost walked away themselves with the 3 points. We were in a commanding position and they still came out and thought, we're not settling for this. We're not settling for being beaten at Anfield. We're going to come out and we're going to make you fight for this. If you want to win this game, Liverpool, you are going to have to show us that you are that little bit better than us. And we were that little bit better, but a little bit. A lot more needs to come. A lot more needs to... The Liverpool of last season, where we were able to control games. All right, people are turning around and giving Joe Gomez an absolute slating this evening. The lad has barely played. He's come in for Joel Matip being injured, picked up an injury. He's going to be playing against Leicester by the looks of it as well, because Joel Matip is apparently going to miss Leicester. That's the reports. So you're going to have to get used to Joe Gomez coming in. Gomez was amazing last year. but he's rusty at the moment. So you've got to give him that little bit of time. He's come into a very competitive game, played well in the first half by all means, second half slacked off a little bit, but made some good recoveries that helped us hold on to that 4-3 in the end. We walk out there with the win. We've scored 4 goals. Our goals were fantastic. The defending part of our game is what needs to improve. That is what needs to improve. The fact that we've walked out of there with the victory, I'm happy about. More than happy about. And I punched my desk that I was that happy about it, but I was also angry about it as well. Because we shouldn't have put ourselves in a position where we're letting them back into the game. Because make no mistake, we let them back into the game, we lose control of that game a bit more. That's 6 points that Salzburg would have had. 4 points Napoli would have had. We would have had none. You're chasing 2 teams that would have been above you by 4 and 6 points. It makes it immensely difficult then to get out of the group. And then you're staring Europa League in the face. And that is something that I cannot accept. And that's something that I'm hopeful that when we go into the next game, which I think is against Genk, or however you say their name, that we go in there and we take it damn seriously. We've got a hell of a run of games coming up over the next couple of months. Deal with it. That is what we have to do. If we're meant to be this world-class team, the champions of Europe that we always sing about, that we always talk about, we've got to go out there and show that we want to do it again. At least make ourselves competitive. I'm glad that we got the victory. We dug deep, we got the 4th goal for us. But my God, we've got to stop making things difficult for ourselves. You know, Virgil van Dijk didn't cover himself in glory all night either. You know, that whole back line needs to look at itself defensively. Fabinho, for me, would have been a man of the match candidate. Obviously, you've got Salah who will probably get it for getting 2 goals. But make no mistake, without Fabinho in that midfield, I don't know what we would have done. I really don't. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I have a beautiful, beautiful chicken right here, literally right behind. I don't want to show you it, but it's beautiful. It's just cooked. It's cooled down a little bit. That's what I wanted. I got some potatoes over there. I'm going to make some gravy. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to go to bed. Hope you've had a good night, guys. Hope your heart has slowed down just even a little bit. Have a good night, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And what can we expect against Leicester? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.